everyone, this is Amy. Welcome to my channel. Today I got one big box from Misfits. It was super heavy and Colin had to bring it in for me this time, but it's only one box. So I'm curious to find out if they are packing all nicely organized and as well consistently, and if this is a better value that unfortunate box I got a little while ago from Farmbox Direct. It's hit or miss with them, isn't it? Like, I've had some boxes that were amazing and I've had some boxes that were just not the quality for the price. But with Misfits, it seems to be the most consistent with quality. Not always the most consistent with the packing and not always the most consistent with getting the order accurate. So let's open this up and find out how we did this time. So this is new packaging. This is green cell foam. They have not used this before. This is new for Misfits. Remove film, dissolve in water, compost, or burn the foam panels. And you can find out more at greencellfoam.com/disposal. That's really interesting. This is totally new from Misfits. What do you know? Maybe they are stepping up their packaging. And then we've got information about summertime grilling and products that they have for summertime grilling. And we've got these ice packs right on top of everything. They are still frozen. But what I don't like about the way this is packaged is those ice packs go right on top of fruits and vegetables, and some of them get crushed. This is a BioDrain Sink and Garden Safe Gel Pack, where you can defrost them, cut them open, and drain them in the sink. They are a little slimy. Sometimes they leak. This is not sponsored by Misfits Market or anyone else, but if you want to try Misfits, there's a link in the description down below where you can get a discount off your first box. So if you're thinking of trying Misfits, go ahead in my description, use that link. That helps you out because you save a little bit of money on your first order, but it also helps out the channel because I get a discount off my next order. And lots of you have used my links, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. It helps me do more of these unboxings for you. So thanks. So right on top, we have some broccolini, and this is baby broccoli. It's organic. Everything in here is organic. This looks really good. And then we have some cherries. These look, how are they? Let's see. They're in good shape. I don't know, can you see that? These are organic sweet cherries, and these are from Washington State. And then we've got some artisan romaine. Now, this was the only romaine that they had. These look like 2 romaine. They're small, organic, employee-owned family farm. That's interesting. They're from Salinas, California, and this was packed on July 1st. Some lacinato kale, and this is not as big as that infamous kale that I got in my last Misfits order, but it looks really good. It looks really fresh. This is produce of the USA Lakeside Organic Farms. Really nice. I'm impressed with this. Some scallions, and these look a little sad for scallions, I'll be honest. Not the greatest. Some leeks. We got one very large leek, not as large as some of the leeks I've gotten before though, and one normal size leek. And these look okay. I don't use the greens, I just use from here down, so I chop that off. And with leeks, you do have to make sure you either wash them or cut away enough because they're grown in a sandy soil. Sometimes there's some sand down here that you just want to make sure you don't eat. Now, we've got some corn. This corn looks so much better than the corn we got from Farmbox Direct. And wait, I still have it. We haven't eaten it yet. Let me show you. So this is the corn from Farmbox that we got last week. And they chopped off the top, like similar to the way they chop off the bottom. And this one wasn't as bad as the other one, but we've eaten that one already. These look so much better than this. I mean, this is now like 5 days old, but because my schedule with Misfits is different than my schedule with Farmbox Direct. I really like this corn, the way it looks, much better than this corn. Hopefully it all tastes good. You guys are gonna laugh. These are my sweet potatoes. These are the smallest sweet potatoes I have ever seen. Let me just hold this up to my hand so you can see. I have small hands, and a sweet potato, not even the size of my palm. It's like half the size of my palm. So this is getting funny. All the potatoes that are coming from Misfits have been super small. And you know what'll happen? I'll order like double the number of potatoes because the ones I've been getting have been so small. And what's gonna wind up happening when I do that is I'm gonna get huge potatoes. You watch. And then we've got some russet potatoes, and these are also on the smaller side, although not as small as those sweet potatoes. Some chickpeas, and the can is dented. Now, these were $1.29, and normally for organic chickpeas or garbanzo beans, whichever you prefer to call them, I would spend about 99 cents. The price has gone up a little on these, and I still have not gone to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or any grocery stores really. So I don't know what they're charging for them at the grocery store, but next time I do go, which I'm gonna have to at some point, I'm gonna check that. So it's 30 cents more, and this is a dented can. So I'm gonna tell them about that and see what they do. A red onion, some yellow onions, and these are on the smaller side. The red onion looks like it's about the right size. Some baby spinach, and this is smushed. This is Best By July 18th, and so that means we have a week on this. It is a little smushed though. Can you see that? This one isn't packed as nicely as the last box we got. Some organic beef broth, and this is Pacific brand. Let's see. Water, beef, sea salt, cane sugar. Why do you need cane sugar in beef broth? So look at the side of that. Pacific is a trusted brand, so I didn't really question it when I ordered it, but it doesn't show added sugar, but there's cane sugar in here. So I'm curious how they get away with that. Organic, no genetically engineered ingredients, fat-free, gluten-free, 15 calories. Like, all the ingredients are organic, but I'm not really a fan of the ingredients in here. So, The expiration date is October 29th. So I'll have a little time on that. Some white nectarines. These look really nice. Some more russets. Another small sweet potato. These are so funny. Look at these sweet potatoes. Are these not the tiniest sweet potatoes you have ever seen? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. I mean, the good news is they'll cook really fast, right? Some red kidney beans, organic, and these were also, I think, $1.29, but stay with me till the end because I'm gonna go over my whole receipt with you. This is a little dented. So far all the beans are dented. Is this one? No, these are not. So these chickpeas are not dented. But I have 2 dented cans for $1.29. I don't feel like that's a good deal. 4 limes, some more red onions. These are on the small side. Oh, another lime down here. Some asparagus, and this. Did you see that? Look at this asparagus, guys. Oh my goodness. we're gonna have to eat this like right away. It's all broken and it's very thin, which I love thin asparagus. I prefer thin asparagus to the large asparagus. But I mean, look at the condition this is in. Can you see that? How it's all like broken off there? It's falling apart. Oh my goodness. Oh, Misfits. Now, I feel like this happened in transit, the way that they packed it. It probably didn't come out of the warehouse this way. I hope not, anyway. We have another can of beans, black beans, and these are not dented. These are in good shape. And some yellow nectarines. These look really good. I'm gonna put all these together. You peanut butter, yay! So we've been out of peanut butter for a while. Because we normally get organic peanut butter from BJ's, and they didn't have any last time. So this is unsweetened creamy peanut butter. This is non-GMO, but it is not organic, which is kind of a bummer because I don't think it was super cheap, but at least I have some peanut butter. And we got our mayonnaise. This is Sir Kensington's organic mayonnaise. And if you remember last time, instead of mayonnaise, we got these olives, which I haven't eaten yet. And the olives did not cost as much as the mayonnaise. So I did let them know about that, and they gave me a credit for the mayonnaise last time. And this time we actually got our mayonnaise. I feel like this order is accurate. However, I don't feel like this is as good of value as Misfits usually is. I'm gonna show you what this looks like. I feel like we've gotten things that are much better from Misfits in the past, and this is not one of the times that it's been a good value. And that's kind of what happens with all of these companies, is sometimes you get a really good value and other times you don't. So this is all the fresh vegetables I have in the sink. And then over here I have, except for that corn, which was from Farm Box, the beans, the peanut butter, the mayonnaise. We have our beef broth over here, our cherries, our white and yellow nectarines, and our organic spinach. Now let's take a look at the receipt. The onions were 2 for $1.19, the yellow onions, and those look okay. The white nectarines, which are over here, were $1.59 for 2. The yellow nectarines were $1.79 for 2. The limes were $1.69 for 5. I feel like that's good. Remember, this is all organic. This is not conventional produce. The scallions were 79 cents. They're a little sad. The kale was $1.49. That was a good deal. The broccolini was $1.99. That's a little high. The corn was 2 for $2.29. The leeks were 2 for $2.99. The romaine lettuce was $2.99 for 2 small, very small heads. But it is a family owned, operated farm. The organic chickpeas were 2 for $2.98. They were $1.49 each. Oh, they were even more than I thought they were. Wow. Okay, so I am going to have to check in my supermarket what organic beans are going for. But if you know, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what a can of organic beans would be at your Trader Joe's or your Whole Foods or your Wegmans or your Publix, wherever it is you shop. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. And then the kidney beans were $1.49. The black beans were $1.49. Again, I feel like that's high, especially since 2 of those cans were dented. The peanut butter was $4.99 for 16 ounces. And I feel like that is high considering it is non-GMO, but it is not organic, which I missed that when I was looking at it. The ingredients are dry roasted blanched peanuts and salt. That's it. And this is out of New York State. That's interesting. The mayonnaise was $5.19. That went up. It used to be $4.99. They raised that 20 cents. The russet potatoes, I got 2 count. So 4 for $1.58. And then the sweet potatoes, 4 for $1.98. So they're super small. It's a little bit of a bummer. The spinach was $2.99. I feel like that's the same that I would spend at the store. The asparagus, holy cannoli. This sad asparagus, are you sitting down, was $5.29. It's a pound of asparagus, but it looks like it's been run over by a car. Oh, Misfits, you are getting a love note from me. The cherries were $3.99, and this is for a pound of cherries. That's a good deal. The red onions were 3 for $1.49, and the beef broth was $1.99 each, and I got 2 of them, so that's $3.98. I feel like that's okay, but I'm disappointed in the ingredients in that, and the label looks like it's missing something from Pacific Foods. My subtotal here was $56.24. Shipping was $4.50, and I had a $10 credit from one of you using my link in the description down below and ordering from Misfits, which I thank you for. That helps allow me to do these for you so that you guys can see if these companies are worth it, especially long term, because you know I do these every time I get an order. So my total was $50.74. They say that's a savings of $28.99. I feel like maybe it's a little bit better than what I would spend at the grocery store, but honestly, what do you guys think? Is this a good value for what I paid? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Also, let me know what your experience with Misfits Market has been and which company you like best. Have you tried Misfits, Worthy Flavors, Imperfect Foods, Fernbox Direct, Greenfield Farms? Which one have you liked best? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. And remember, I do at least 3 videos a week, and at least one of those, sometimes more, is an unboxing video. So remember to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a video. And if you liked this video, please give it a like and share it with somebody else you can help save money on organic groceries, and just put it on your social media too. And remember, I have that plant-based cookbook because so many of you asked me, what do I do with all this produce? I made you a cookbook and it's totally free. Just go to my website, amyricka.com/freebies. You can get your copy right there. And there's lots of other stuff on that page too. You can get as many of those things as you like as a thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching. This is Amy. I will see you real soon. Bye.